Hello YouTube, Double J. I got my two witnesses here with me, the repairers of the breach, and we're just going to sit around and have some fun. I've always called you guys the two witnesses.
I know. That's why I'm laughing. Look, we
was like, wow.
We used to pick on you. We used to say hello, everybody.
Yeah.
We used to pick and say,
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Praise the name of Yahuwah and his son Yahushua. I was like, yeah.
I'm like, man, this is a real dude right here. I said,
Yeah.
he ain't trying to be no fake dude. He's just being real.
I try to keep it
I
real.
don't like all that.
We
stuff.
love you.
You're not boisterous and haughty and all that. You just humble and real and.
I do try to keep it. You met my sons,
Yeah.
my
Yes.
kids,
Yeah.
what you
They're
see,
beautiful.
what you get.
Yes.
They know me.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's good.
And they love you to pieces.
Yeah.
That's good.
Y'all better stop giving him a hard time.
Y'all better.
I'll be reading y'all comments.
Don't let me answer
He
back.
got his back.
I'm banned from answering comments.
I appreciate you.
I know when y'all Hebrew Israelites or your Christians are messing with my brother.
Yes.
All right.
And let me tell you guys, these I got some beautiful friends, beautiful family. This
Yes.
is my family. You guys are beautiful.
We came out to see him, and we just now we for real. We ain't playing around.
You're not no
We
agent.
don't just do this.
We
Yeah.
ain't joking. That
we're not agents.
So,
We're blackballed.
but
We're enemies of the government.
Yeah.
Yep. So I mean,
So you got anything on your mind you want to kind of share? Scriptures or something? We can just kind of bump around on something.
you want to talk about big?
I just want to talk about the one.
Just say what's on your mind and just let it out. Yeah.
No, I don't know. I just wish that, like, you know how the Hebrew brethren talk about the women, because some women, like, they don't know what to wear. They don't know if their head's supposed to be covered. They don't know if they're allowed to wear short skirts, long skirts, jeans, knickerbockers. But like we were talking about earlier, the men wore dresses back in the day.
Yeah.
So
why don't they go back to putting on dresses?
yeah.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
Yeah.
But like you told me, and I had to work through that. Nobody's perfect, and we're human and we're flesh, and
we're in captivity.
yes, yep. And
That makes a big difference if people can recognize that we're still in captivity.
Yeah, because we be thinking we're out.
Yep.
Yep.
And
Wondering why you still going through stuff just because you found Hebrew, and you love the Most High. Yes, He'll take care of you when you're walking in His will, but we're still under that until you repent and do all of that stuff that you need to do, and repent for your families or whoever did what to get clear of the blessing. Because He did say, once we pick up His way and follow Him, then the curse could be off of us.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, the thing about the head covering, from what I studied, is just when the females pray. When they pray, they put to cover their head.
But
Yeah. And as for us, we're supposed to. And I found myself in some of my videos still having my hat on my head.
Some say you're not supposed to preach.
Yeah.
I haven't really studied that much about the head stuff.
Well, you're not supposed to have nothing. Male, when they pray, they not supposed to have nothing on their head when they pray to the Most High.
Okay.
But
so He can come in.
I mean, that's just what it says in the Word.
Yeah.
But, y'all just that's kind of petty how they
I think
just
it's petty.
trying to pinpoint the women. Oh, you're wearing pants. You're going to hell. You're going to burn. You're wearing pants.
Yeah, I think they're wrong.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think they're wrong.
That's not good. And that's. I mean, the woman is supposed to be subject to the husband, but what they really doing is trying to put that woman in a subjective state where they can kind of control them. You know
Truly submissive
like,
state.
I got you looking like a handmaiden or like a maid or something.
Yeah.
Like a old Betty Crocker looking.
Like
woman.
on Whistling.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Man.
but that's how they got them ladies looking at this one camp. The house camp. Them ladies look homely.
Don't name them.
I'm not.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
But I think they're a little overwhelmed, overreacting.
Yeah, doing too much. They is doing the most.
yeah.
I think if a person studies the scriptures for themselves and run across that, I think they can decide what they want to do, if they're convicted or not. I mean, we're in captivity.
Yeah.
Some of us have to work on Saturdays to keep a living, you know.
Yeah.
And Yahushua said it's good to do well on the Sabbath. Sabbath was made for man, not man for the Sabbath. Sometimes you may have to, you know, a lot of brothers might want to honor the Sabbath so strong and turn down a job and end up losing his house and bills. But yeah, you know, y'all still going to take care of you. But I think he'll still recognize, hey, you got to do it. You're in captivity. Yeah. Do what you got to do. Don't volunteer for it.
Yeah.
But if it comes across and you have to do it, I think he's okay with it. I really do.
Because a man that don't work don't eat.
Yep.
You know, so
if your sheep fall in a ditch on the Sabbath,
I was just thinking about that.
You're gonna get him out.
I was just thinking about that.
I'm sorry, sheep. You gotta stay there. It's too much work.
You gotta stay there till sundown.
And that's what that's the problem he had with the Pharisees, the scribes and Pharisees. They were too tight. They were taking it to the extreme.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah.
It was
and that's what we gotta be careful of doing on that. Especially with the dress code that you guys try to force women on. You got to be careful with that. Yeah. You know,
because you're coming away from the reality of what we really need to be focused on, His Word and our people, and waking us up and getting to Him.
Yes. You got some women are working, and let's say your job requires you to work out in a field. You're gonna walk around a cotton patch and letting something scratch you because you got on a dress. You know what I mean?
No.
Or it's cold winter.
Yes.
You know, sometimes you gotta wear different.
Yeah, pants, because it'd be, or if you like you said, out in the field, it's like hot and itchy, and nobody got time for that.
Yeah, and the Bible says that don't wear anything pertaining to a man. Yep. So we know that in our society, men wear the shirts and ties and suit coats. So if you see a woman with that, then you can probably yell at them. Yeah. You know that pertains to a man. Or if you see a man wearing a dress, even though we wore dresses before women did. But still, in our society, it's kind of judged off of that. Yeah. And so you got women wearing dresses in society, so if you seen a man, then you can get onto it. You know?
Or men wearing mantyhose and stuff.
Yeah.
Just tell them to cut it out.
Yep.
So,
Well, I'm so glad you guys come down and visit with me. And
glad to be here.
It's really beautiful.
It's awesome.
It's actually my first time meeting somebody that actually have the same faith, you know. We may differ in certain areas, but you guys calling on the Father and the Son by the right name. We share Yahushua. Yes. It ain't like one of us is using Yahusha or Yahushai or nothing like that, but we both share everything the same, you know.
Well, beautiful. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of times that people they really focus on the wrong thing or focus on it too much where it takes away from the salvation issue.
Yes,
and it takes away from people really probably like blocks people from really knowing the Father and knowing the Son.
You're right. I know what you mean. I know where you're going with that.
And the name, I mean, study is good, but we shouldn't. It's like with the head wrap or the tzitzits, the fringes and all that stuff. You know, you can talk about it all day and say, oh, you need to do this and do that. But the bottom line is that we're not even talking about salvation.
Yeah.
We're not talking about how we gonna help get everybody into the kingdom.
They're worried about the outer appearance. Yeah. Yahushua said, don't worry about that dirt on the outside of that cup. Get that cup clean on the inside.
You know what I'm saying?
You know?
Yeah.
You ain't got your tzitzits on, and you ain't got no beard. Look at that woman with a nice butt. Woo. You know?
They want to take on multiple wives, or the women want to take on multiple men.
Yeah, and all that double wife stuff. You guys, come on.
You crazy with that? I am not down for that.
No. You can't serve two masters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yahushua said you supposed to have one wife.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
He made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Eve and Geneve.
Yeah, and he sure didn't make, like a pop used to say, he didn't make Adam and Steve.
He definitely didn't make Adam and Steve. He definitely didn't make no Adam and Steve.
That's one thing my dad
got
right.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's not my money.
He never made Adam and Steve. So, I mean,
a man and a man. That's abomination, just like eating a pig. Same thing, it's an abomination.
And mankind should not lay with mankind, and womankind should not lay with womankind, and mankind should not lay with animal kind, which is disgusting.
You know, I looked that word abomination up one time, And it's almost like it's making the father throw up. It's you ever had one of them gag rip? Yeah, like
yeah.
That's
exactly what he's doing.
Yeah,
you see them preachers preaching and then go in the back right quick to change their robe, and they little pallbearer is with them, and they doing something.
Yeah,
like that.
Abomination. grab that big old ham sandwich and get ready to take a bite. The father looking at you. Abomination.
That's what it is.
God dang. What you got, bro?
Oh man, I'm just looking at Matthew chapter 3 when Yahushua was tearing a hole. Chapter 23, tearing a hole in the Pharisees and Sadducees.
Oh, let's get it. Let me get there. Wait on me, bro. All right.
Okay.
I'm
gonna start with chapter 23. I'm gonna start with verse 1.
Okay.
All right.
Make it loud, baby. Make it loud.
All right. Then spake Yahushua to the multitude and to his disciples, saying, the scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. All therefore whatsoever they bid you observe, that observe and do. But do not ye after their works, for they say, and do not. For they bind heavy burdens and grievous to be borne, and lay them on men's shoulders, but they themselves would not move them with one of their fingers. For all their works they do for to be seen of men. They make broad their phylacteries, and enlarge the borders of their garments, and love the uppermost rooms at feasts, and the chief seats in the synagogues, and greetings in the markets, and to be called of men, Rabbi, Rabbi.
Ooh, hold up.
That's it right there.
Okay, good. That's
right there.
All right, something hit me when you was reading that. It says that they bind heavy burdens and grievous to be borne, and they lay them on men's shoulders, but they themselves will not move them with one of their fingers. At least they are doing a better job than these Sunday pork eating preachers. Because they think about it, they're not even giving them burdens.
Yeah.
You know, they're not saying keep the commandments, do this. They're not giving them instructions of how to live.
Yeah.
That's true.
At least these guys were doing that. So we need at least some Pharisees in those Sunday churches. But still, he said if our righteousness don't exceed theirs, we're not getting in the kingdom.
Yeah.
But, I like when you read that. That hit me. I thought, these Sunday churches, boy, they ain't doing that.
I know, right?
And another thing, can I go ahead and jump in? Down here, you read in verse 7, it says, in greetings, in marketplaces, to be called of men, Rabbi, Rabbi. How many times you can go in a grocery store on a Sunday, hey, Brother Charles, how you doing, Brother Frank? Hey, brother. And they feeling all good, got their chest on. Yeah, I'm looking good, I got my suit on, I'm pretty.
Yeah.
He nailed him, didn't he?
Yeah.
He nailed him.
There was something else I was trying to...
Oh, you can keep going because he go to cussing them out.
Yeah, I'm about to go down to verse 13.
Verse 13, let's get it.
And this is just what we're trying to show is to help you see who these false prophets is, who these false ministers is, whether they're in Christianity or whether they're in the Hebrew or whatever the way, the true way.
They coming all flavors, don't
you know what I'm saying?
They coming all.
Okay, so I'm gonna start at 13.
13.
All right. But woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye shut up the kingdom of heaven against men. For ye neither go in yourselves, neither suffer ye them that are entering to go in. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye devour widows' houses, and for the pretense make long prayer. Therefore ye shall receive the greater damnation.
Hold up a minute. Can you read that one more time? When you get to hypocrites, can we all say hypocrites real loud? All right. Read it again, bro.
Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees,
hypocrites! Can you imagine the father was mad?
Yeah.
Woe to you, scribes and scribes, you hypocrites!
Hypocrites?
But look,
are you serious
and
right
15
now?
it says, woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye compare sea and land to make one proselyte, and when he is made, ye make him twofold more the child of hell than yourselves.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
That's some seriousness right there.
I see that in Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
You want to come to hell with me?
We used to hide from them.
Oh yeah.
But now since we got to the way, we started bringing our Bibles to the door, talking about you know Yahuwah. Yeah, we ran away, and the Mormons he ran away.
Yeah,
Mormons are sick.
I opened the door, smiling at.
They don't like.
He's smiling there with the book.
I was waiting for y'all.
They don't like blacks.
I was waiting for y'all.
They try to send the older man back.
They said, do y'all know any Spanish speaking people?
Yes, they did. Once we told them this stuff, they was like, you know any Spanish speaking people? Because we don't want to talk to you niggers. You know what's going on.
Yeah.
The wicked flee when no man pursue it.
Yeah.
Boom.
You know, this remind me of, but
go ahead, bro.
When he say how they. It reminds me how like in the church when you got your pastor and they got the fancy old robe on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just like to show themselves.
Look at
right
me.
around,
yeah, you know
and everybody
and
stand
when they
up.
walk in, you got to stand up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And it kind of reminds me of how the brothers on the streets are with their garb and stuff and just like he said with the they not wearing things on their heads and stuff, but you know I think they
doing too much.
They're overdoing it.
They doing the most.
I think they trying to show outer
righteousness.
Righteousness, yes.
Look,
Exactly.
you read that. Let me get my eyes on it. Where's that one where it says when they make broad their borders of their garments? That's in verse 5.
Yep.
It says that they make broad the phylacteries and enlarge the border of their garment. Now, I don't know for sure, but is that where they put the zits on their borders? So if they put like more on there, like
or long.
What I heard that they make them sometimes they make them so long that they'll step on them and stuff.
And
it's just saying the longer they are and the more they are, they're more
prestigious and righteous.
I think the other thing is that thing that they say they put on their head,
phylactery,
and sometimes they had them so big that they were like
crashing
running through the wall and kill themselves.
Yeah, just trying to say, look, guys, I'm super righteous.
Yeah.
And see,
I don't even see where I'm walking because
they teaching people to be like this, and like I said, they making these people more
than child of hell.
This is what's going on in Christianity and going on in
the Hebrew movement.
In the Hebrew movement.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going on. You know, they sit here in this nice garb, proud and tall. Well, you should stand up proud and tall, but
but the clothes don't matter.
Yeah, you send the people to hell.
And see, I personally, I don't know how you guys feel, but personally, DoubleJ, I don't go for the phylacteries and the zits and all that stuff because I believe that's what Yahushua was talking about here. He tells us that our righteousness should exceed them. Yeah. I'm not saying nothing's wrong with it, but don't look at it as if it's some sort of righteousness.
Be all, do all.
Yeah. Don't say because you got this on, you are righteous.
Yeah. No, that's a whole nother something to distract you from the
a wolf in sheep clothing. A wolf in sheep clothing.
Yes. Exactly. That's what they were doing.
Yeah. Wolf in sheep clothing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So a lot of you brothers out there, stop pushing that stuff and start pushing more of an keeping the commandments within the inside. Clean the inside of that heart. Give them a heart transplant.
Salvation. Yeah. You know, you can't be teaching people, we're going to be our slaves and this and that. This and that, this and that. Oh, you're all oppressive. Hey, you can't do that,
brother. If we get slaves, we get them, right? Yeah. If we get them, we get them. Yeah. It shouldn't be part of our gospel.
No, it's not. It's not even. It shouldn't even be a concern.
You know,
and it is fair. I mean, because you know. We should. He that leadeth into captivity should go into captivity. I understand that. But you can't put a whole race on there when you got some good people who says, I wish we wouldn't treat blacks like that.
Yeah.
You know?
There's a lot. Half of my family
We sing. There's one white lady, I forgot what, you know what I'm talking about, but she was like, please don't sympathize with us and try to say you understand the way we feel.
And you can't understand the way I feel. My people took your heritage and forced this white Bible on you. That's what she was. She was real.
She was dropping it. She was telling
all.
Yeah, she was dropping it all, and she
was telling all the secrets.
She basically told all the secrets. I'm surprised she alive.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And she was country white.
And she was telling.
She like a redneck white, like.
Yeah. I like it. She was interviewed by a black lady.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's
I gotta
awesome.
say,
we got it somewhere, but
I look at it a lot sometimes.
She tell, and that's the type of, and you know what? They probably wouldn't believe her.
Yep.
because
a lot of them niggas won't, but the white people, they don't want to believe it.
Yeah.
But the blacks, no, they want to remain in Christianity and
remain dumbfounded with
yeah.
blind
They want,
with scales
they
over their
want to
eyes.
remain from the continent of Africa. But so we can pick and choose whether we Mambubu or Zimbabwe or whatever type of tribe of dance we from, or do we have bones or earrings in our noses.
They don't know that we are the ones, brother.
We are the ones.
Holmes.
Hebrews, I don't know Hebrew, but I believe the ancient Hebrews is one built up the pyramids in Egypt.
We are.
I believe that.
Well, Ramses was
And we did it
in
with
charge.
And what?
When Ramses, Moses,
Yes.
that's when we built the
That's
second
when we started
pyramid.
building those two cities for them, didn't it? It said we built a city called Ramses and Pitmos, something like that. We
But we
built
built that
those cities.
pyramid
We
too.
made those pyramids.
Yeah.
We
That's
did
why
all
they
that.
don't know.
That's
who
why
built
they
the
knocking out.
pyramids.
That's why they knocking out the noses.
Oh yeah.
They shot the nose off
That's why they
Napoleon.
whitewashing everything.
Oh,
They whitewashing
yeah.
everything.
Hey, one time my wife was watching a TV of where they take these things and see how much they're worth. You know, it's a show like a some kind
Appraisal show.
Yeah, and they had a statue, a little bit. It was a little bitty one, kind of green looking, and they were showing it to the camera. And I walked by, and I noticed that the nose and lips were knocked off.
Ooh.
And as I was passing by, I saw it, and I looked at my wife. I said, "I bet it's expensive." She said, "No, the nose and stuff broke off." I said, "That's why it's expensive."
Yeah.
I said, "It's real."
Yeah.
They had a little bitty thing like that, $2,000.
Yeah, that's why they whitewash
They
everything.
try to hide it.
Whitewash.
Hide the
I ever
fact.
seen the old. It's this thing of the Hebrews on the stone wall, and they all brown. But once you once you see like this other picture, a duplicate of it, they looking white.
They made them lighter and lighter.
They make them
Show
lighter
their
and
beige
lighter. Make them lighter and lighter.
You know, I could be wrong, and it's just something that hit me, but I never said it to anyone. It never really came out of my mouth till right now. But I've noticed that a lot of those pictures of the so-called Jesus, they got this white sundial around them.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if they are hiding afros.
That's why they made it so
I
big.
wonder if they took that face and just white it all out so they can draw white hair
Wow.
and look like a sun
That's
disk.
good. That's good.
I mean, it just hit me like that. It's like, what if they're hiding an afro?
Because they in the British Museum and in Russia, they have the true black pictures of Yahushua and his 12 disciples.
Was it
and
Sennacherib? Excuse me. It was in his palace that he got of the siege of Lachish. He got a whole wall of that doggone expedition of them fighting Hebrews, killing them, taking them out to slavery.
They look black.
yes, with braids. With braids.
Yeah, look like that. I see a lot of that in the wood.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Afros. You know what I'm saying? Had the women, the little
Had
little
nappy
children
little
and
beards,
stuff,
nappy
you know
beard.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's obvious, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's obvious. And with that New Jerusalem thing that's come out, you know, it's one thing about us. If this Bible was fake, we'd find out by now. Because you know how brothers like to investigate. There's been some brothers that found out Jerusalem is fake.
Yeah.
That's how
Strong.
deep and strong we're getting into this.
Yes.
It's not even. It seems like they got Jerusalem now in the north. Is the northern kingdom?
He said that map was turned upside down.
Yeah.
Upside down.
So wherever they think Jerusalem is, it's actually the opposite of that. And
It's actually still in ruins.
And I didn't know that there was two Jerusalems in the Bible. I've been reading the Bible a little bit and studying, and I didn't know there was two Jerusalems.
But
One
see,
that
they won't
was-
teach you that in Christianity.
But they showed us
Well,
that.
it was too.
They won't teach you a lot of. They won't. A lot of the stuff in this book they won't teach you in Christianity. There's a lot of stuff I tell my mother and she don't even. She's looking like
What?
she sound like dumbfounded sometimes. You know, you don't
It's
know
right there in
this.
Psalms.
You know what I'm saying? And
His name is in Psalms.
Yeah. Psalm
Yeah.
68:4.
Yeah.
I remember a long time ago somebody you know the name of God or what is and he showed me when they said John stuff. But see, I didn't know back then. I was probably like early 20s, probably 23. But it's amazing because I just think about that because he was. I think the Most High was trying to give me his name then, but it wasn't time to really
Receive it.
You still have too much Christianity on top of it.
Oh,
The seed was planted. He watered it later.
Exactly, sis.
I think he was waiting. I think he was waking me up for a long time.
Yes.
What?
I'm just
You talking
messing
about?
up. Yes, he was waking up.
No, you ain't talking.
You gonna go ahead and finish what you got?
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, I'm glad you went here though, because I pictured the Messiah cussing them out. I mean, that's his way of cussing them out.
Yeah.
You scribe, you hypocrite,
Yeah.
you no good for nothing. You know, religious freaks.
Yeah.
You know, he was just saying, look.
Like how he flipped out on them in the temple when they was selling stuff.
Yes.
That's how I flipping tables and
make a bell.
Snapping out.
Spank
Yeah.
y'all's butt.
All right. I just want to.
You left off at 14. I mean, you read 15.
Yeah.
Okay. 16. Woe unto you, ye blind guides, which say, whosoever shall swear by the temple, it is nothing. But whosoever swear by the gold of the temple, he is a debtor. Ye fools and blind, for whether is greater, the gold or the temple that sanctifieth the gold? And whosoever shall swear by the altar, it is nothing. But whosoever sweareth by the gift that is upon it, he is guilty. Ye fools and blind, for whether is greater, the gift or the altar that sanctifieth the gift?
You know, that kind of goes back to what these brothers are doing with the clothes again, and with the different things and the beards, all the stuff that really don't matter. What about the gift that's on the altar? You know? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know,
What about your soul?
Yeah, exactly.
What about the universal?
Yeah, you know
what I'm saying?
Yeah, you worried about the appearance. You want somebody to look at you from a distance and say, he's a commandment keeper.
Yeah, but see, the inside of your wineskin is all molded.
Yeah.
And stuff, while the outside looks fresh and clean. It's all pretty.
Impossible.
Pretty.
Impossible.
You know what I'm saying?
Yahushua said, you can't put that new wine in old bottles.
Or what it would do?
In bust. In a bust.
Yeah, exactly.
In a bust.
So,
That's all right.
So yeah, we work on the inside, and then your phylacteries and all that other stuff, it comes later. But get that inside clean first.
Yeah.
You know.
This is
Oh, you didn't turn the page.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down to 27 because I'm about to.
All right.
This is what Yahushua would call the scribes and Pharisees, and if you're a scribe and Pharisee today, false prophet, false teacher, whatever, this is who he's talking to. It ain't coming from me. It's coming from Yahushua. It's Matthew. It's 23. 27.
I got you.
Okay.
Matthew 23:27.
Yep. Matter of fact,
You want me to read?
let's start at 24.
24.
All right. Ye blind guides, which strain at a gnat and swallow a camel. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye may clean the outside of the cup and of the platter, but within they are full of extortion and excess.
There it is.
All right. Thou blind Pharisees, clean first that which is within the cup and platter, that the outside of them may be clean also.
There it is.
Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye are like unto whited sepulchres, which indeed appear beautiful outward, but are within full of dead men's bones and of all uncleanness. Even so ye also outwardly appear righteous unto men, but within ye are full of hypocrisy and iniquity. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, because ye build the tombs of the prophets and garnish the scepters of the righteous, and say, if we had been in the days of our fathers, we would not have been partakers with them in the blood of the prophets.
Liar.
Uh-huh.
To kill the Messiah.
Yep.
Yeah, right?
Wherefore ye be witnesses unto yourselves that ye are the children of them which killed the prophets. Fill ye up then the measure of your father.
Woo!
Ye serpents, ye generation of vipers, how can ye escape the damnation of hell?
They ain't going to escape it.
There's
They
no
ain't
escape.
going to escape it. You can look righteous all you want. If you don't get that heart right, you ain't going to escape the damnation of hell. You got to clean that platter, that cup from the inside.
Yep.
You know, you got to be true to yourself.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yep.
You gotta be real. Keep it real. I don't want to look all holy and holy because you guys are at my house.
Yeah.
I want to be real when you guys leave.
Yeah.
I'm alone.
Yeah.
I want to serve y'all and be righteous alone.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's what counts.
That's going to be my judge. That's right.
That's what counts, though. What you do, like when he was talking about when the man out in the street preaching all loud and stuff.
Yes.
You know, and loud to be seen of man, but what you do, you go into your closet.
Go in your closet.
And you pray in your closet in secret then, but he will reward you openly.
He sure will.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
there's another one says you don't want to be seen by men, you know?
Yeah.
You don't want to do all your works to be seen by men.
Yeah.
You don't want men's glory.
Yeah.
You want the Father's glory, you know?
And don't let the left know what the right hand doing, don't let the right know what the left is doing.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah. But I was getting kind of emotional about that one. But it's going on.
It is every day.
You got your preachers of L.A., your TDJ,
yes.
your Joel Osteen, your Lottie Das, your Hootie Haas. You know, and we in Texas, so you know we surrounded by them. You know, we surrounded by Jakes, Osteen, Hagee, who else?
That other guy. I don't really know.
Everybody.
Yeah, they're all in there.
Everybody.
You know, we could probably if we were to be wicked people, we could really make a lot of money.
I know.
We could set up a website, get on YouTube, make a video. There's a person out there. She's got pain in her right ear.
Yes.
Send me $2,500. You know.
And your pain will be gone.
Huh?
I said, and your pain will be gone.
Yeah, and you people will love. You people will love to send that money.
Yeah, that's true.
All you gotta do is give $1,000 seed offering.
Oh, seed!
Sow a seed, get $1,000 seed offering. And your seed, the Most High, will multiply that twofold and then some.
Yeah. You're right.
If you just send it today to my ministry, you will be blessed within 5 days.
And you people will send it.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, most of you Christian guys will do that.
Or let me send some
preacher.
anointed holy water.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give me a break.
Or the preacher be like, you're going to receive a blessing that's going to be too big for you to handle. It's going to be shaken down, pressed together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
get
the
that new
hook, line,
car.
sinker. Yeah.
You know, your bills will be paid, all your material gain. But yeah, you ain't worried about the commandments because you think you paid for some trip to heaven.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So you can have a nice car.
Yeah.
But let's look at the motive of that. Yeah. I'm sending you guys $1,000 because I want you to bless me with material things. The same stuff that the devil tempted Yahushua with.
Wow.
He said, if you bow down and worship me, I'll give you all this kingdom. Yeah. Well, I'm going to pay for this kingdom through this preacher. Yeah. You know, that motive, man.
Yes.
Woo!
Yeah.
Powerful.
That's good right there.
Powerful.
Yeah.
But,
awesome.
But you know, we don't have, but we don't, you know, we don't have that. Even though we might need money, we won't resort to something so low to damn our own.
Yeah, I mean that's like
into eternal.
Come on, you say you believe in this all-powerful Creator that breathed breath in us. You know what I'm saying? He even tell us don't be scared of somebody that can take a life, but be scared of the one who can destroy your soul in hell.
Yes.
And who was that?
Yeah, that's the Father.
That's the Father.
That's the Father.
That's what you're supposed to be afraid of. You know what I'm saying?
And see, I think these people that are extorting, is that the right word? Mm-hmm. Extorting money from people. Mm-hmm. I think that they know better. Mm-hmm. But that is the best way to make money, and they're living for the now.
It's a guy named Marjo Guthrie.
Guthrie. Mm-hmm.
And he was, I think it was done like in the late 70s, and he was exposing because he was a
child preacher.
He was a child preacher, and he was saying how his mother would give him signs when he.
I remember seeing the video on that.
You know, I need more Christian mother.
Yeah, and she says like, "Praise God," and then he had to do something else.
Yeah. He was breaking down how it's just all emotional and psychosomatic when he do and speaking in tongues, and he was just doing it. You know
what
I'm
a
saying?
joke!
And he was saying like he would talk to one minister, and he said this is how he made money. And he said the one minister would go on air, and he'll say, you know, there's a
old lady out there.
There's an old lady out there, and he said, you know, there's at least 100 ladies, alcohol ladies out there with a $10 in the cookie jar.
Think about it.
Say that, and you know, he told me that you go ahead and take that $10 and send them on to my ministry and stuff. And he said that you might
get
$2,000,
50 to 200 little old ladies sending $10.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. That's the thing. And you think these, you know what? But see, you know, I talk about like a lot of these mainstream ministers and stuff, but you got these corner corner store churches and these big churches, it's the same thing.
On a weaker level, but it's the same thing.
But see, they trying to reach that level.
Yeah.
I went to a church where they had, you know, where they talk about vision.
They want to grow.
Vision. Yeah, you remember he had this big old pictures in mega church talking about vision. You want to get this big mega church and have a whole bunch of people going to hell. You know
Exactly.
but you want this vision.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He had a nerve one time to say that it ain't enough.
Yes, I was just
It
saying
ain't
like that.
enough.
He said it
Oh,
ain't
yeah.
enough. He
They
was
trying to
calculating
send
right there.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah.
Send the
You know
basket
what I'm
back
saying?
around. I was like,
Who's them two black preachers that's got the money all over the stairs? And
Creflo
Dollar and
running on
somebody
the
else.
Elroy somebody. I can't remember
Elroy
the name yet.
Davis, or-
He was like, yeah, I'm gonna knock this money.
Yeah.
What kind of crap is that?
Man, people fools.
You know what I'm
Those
saying?
are our people that's fools.
And then you got the Creflo Dollar. You have people stuffing money in his doggone pocket.
Yeah.
While he doggone trying to preach the
he
word.
said,
The
you
reason
can't
why.
get no blessing
Yeah.
from me
He
touching me.
You can't get no blessing. He was right. Well, you can't get no blessing for touching.
But he said, what, you got to
But he
send money,
said it
baby?
to the lady that was putting money in his pocket. She went like this to touch him. He's like, oh, you're not going to get blessed by touching me.
Yeah.
In other words, you make that check bigger.
Yeah.
You know, and he's sitting there. I mean, people throwing money at his feet. Y'all was throwing money at man's feet.
That's crazy.
they do.
That is crazy.
You know, they were throwing money at his feet.
You know,
I was saying it was in real life where we seen a person with our own eye try to have her put money in his shoes.
Yeah.
now let's just, on a scale, do you see more white people doing this or black people?
Black.
It's
people.
black, ain't it?
White people ain't running around putting no money on
I
nobody's
mean,
feet like that.
actually, the white,
checks.
they started it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
the black said, this is
we
it.
grabbed
They took it to
it.
the
You
next
know, we got
level.
that hustler mentality
We are a
in us.
worshiping group of people, though.
You know, we got that hustling mentality in us. So then we like, I can make the money.
Boy, back before I was led to this truth, I should have got in that business.
Lamar do say, well, he was kind of that bad money.
Thank you, Jesus.
No, he was like, he was singing a song. And he was jumping
This
the
is
money
the
out. He
day.
was like, thank you. But he make a whole lot.
He
It
said,
was a whole
this
lot
is
of
the day
money.
that the Lord has
It was a
made.
whole bunch of money. Then he said, "Oh, it's sure not like it used to be. The money."
Yes.
But he had
And it
whole
was a
bag of
lot.
money. He had a
Time
whole
getting
bag
hard,
of
so
money.
yeah.
But it was a whole bag of
He
money.
wanted double.
Yeah.
It's not as good as it used to be.
He should have pointed on the steps and stepped on it and anointed it.
Yeah, but see, he ended up saying he didn't really believe in the creator because of all that.
Because of the fakeness.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, Satan deceived the whole world,
See, they
whether you like it or not.
He already did it, so don't wait on it. He's already done it.
It doesn't
He's
happen.
done it. He's doing it.
We're in
he's
it.
sitting back and
And
We're
it's time to
living
come
in it.
out.
Yeah.
It's time to come out of
Yeah.
Babylon.
Yeah.
Come out of the lives and deception.
Out
Yeah.
of her, my people.
I think this should be about it.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all take it easy.
Shalom.
Baruch Shalom.